Hello bros, I'm Uncle0, and I'm just gonna say some things I hate about Windows. Seriously, yesterday I logged into actually my computer had been on overnight, but the electricity had gone out, so pretty much what happened in the game was before I logged in, so I logged in and was about to start recording. Alright, here was the fucked up thing. I had 625 megabytes of memory. Before, last time I looked, that was the day before, I had like, I think it was around 26 gigabytes. At least, that was almost I had. And when I logged in the next day, I didn't have even 1 gigabyte. What the hell is up? So I cleared out a lot of space. I cleared out over 50 gigabytes of space. And what happened? Yeah, all this was gone again. I mean, my computer took away the gigabytes faster than I could make them. I just thought, what the hell? I didn't have any memory left. I mean, I tried the ARC had to be updated. I tried to update ARC, but my computer ate so many gigabytes that I couldn't update it. I mean, it ate so damn much. I don't know even where it went. Eventually, I managed to clear out enough space by uninstalling nearly all my games that I at least was able to update ARC. The only way, but now at least I have 95 gigabytes left. I played some ARC, so I went under 100. I don't know why ARC takes so much memory, but now I have 95 gigabytes, so that's at least good. The only way I was able to increase the gigabytes that much was by using CC Cleaner. Actually, I think it's C Cleaner. But anyway, that was the only way I managed to get my gigabytes so high. I don't know why it ate so damn much. I found a guy online that showed a little how you could get some gigabytes by not making the long-term memory on the computer takes up so much, but I couldn't really change it. I just deleted the info, and that of course made me get a good amount of memory. So I'm gonna try to remember where that was, so when I see that I started to get a little more memory, I just go in there and clean it up. So, but of course that made it so I couldn't make a clip yesterday. I also woke up 4 o'clock and I worked on getting more memory to 7 o'clock. It took me 3 hours, 3 fucking hours to get some memory, enough memory to even start the game. I don't know what that was, but I know it's still working. I know it's still out there in my computer, and I'm gonna find it, hunt it down, and destroy it. That's pretty much gonna do. Actually, just find it, delete it, and enter the basket, so it can't really do anything. Actually, I haven't deleted some things that is in that box. I have 2 hard drives even. Each one of them can hold 457 gigabytes. Actually, the real amount is 500, but because there are some system diagnostics that is installed on them, so that they will work properly, of course they take away about 50 gigabytes. I mean, my normal hard drive, I have an Acer computer, so it's Acer C disk. That's is the one everything pretty much is installed at. I mean, everything important, every game and such is on Acer C hard drive. That's where all of that is. So, and then I have Data D hard drive, and that's where I mostly just save my clips parts before I editing them, putting them together. So, I mean, using another hard drive for recording is one of a good thing to do, because otherwise you will not have very much space on your computer. Because in the beginning I used Acer C hard drive for that too, but that took up too much space, so I changed it to data D later, and that made me much more space available. Also, in things that aren't related to Steam or so, I usually also install on that hard drive, because when I can direct the installment somewhere, I take data D, because then it will mean that Steam can use that hard drive mostly for themselves, so that I can have many games installed, and that would take up less memory. I have not figured out how I can like combine them to use both, and I simply don't need it, so I won't even bother with trying to make sure that happens. But at least I also wanted to get out that happened to me very recently, that just the hard drive just got emptied on gigabytes all the time. I mean, I don't know if anyone else have really experienced exactly the same as me, but if someone has and have figured out way to make it work again without it eating gigabyte, and isn't in system diagnostic, but mostly have figured out a file that does that. I want to know that, because I want to absolutely destroy that file, because that file can't be allowed to exist on my computer, because I seem to have nothing installed now. I should have like nearly 200 gigabytes of free space right now, because I uninstalled nearly every game I had installed on Steam. So if someone has figured out what it is that takes away so many gigabytes that the CC cleaner can't fix, please tell me, so I at least can get that away from my computer, because it's not easy for me to play good games when I pretty much don't have any memory. But at least that was all I had for me this time, so hit like and subscribe, and I see you next time. BroFive!